Baby. Sweetest baby. Hi everyone, my name is Cat and welcome back to another video. Before we continue, please show some love and support by liking this video, guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and also subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell, which would be much appreciated. And I thank you so much in advance, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, about a year ago we moved into this property and we saw the potential in it. We didn't know how we're going to do it, but we knew we were going to do it, and we were happy to, because obviously of the budget. So we planned to do it bit by bit and as much as possible in a low cost. As it happened, come March of this year or early this year, this COVID-19 happened. So naturally we have to think of ways how we could cut back our expenses, obviously. Like I said, about a year ago we moved into this property, and as you can see, the front is just nothing in it. There's no character whatsoever, but we saw the potential and we knew we wanted to do the work. When we moved in, I had few potted plants that I brought with me. There was some tomatoes in it, there was aubergines, my rosemaries were very tiny, and my plants were like in buckets basically. So anyway, I thought I'll show you today how we did. You have to bear in mind that this has been a very long process. We started working on the front garden from March of this year. I must say that our hard work had paid off. But first, let me show you how we did it. We've basically lifted the slabs. Then we found out that we had a nasty surprise that underneath those slabs are actually a very thick concrete, about 3 inches thick concrete, and we were not prepared to actually break it. You know, we didn't have the tools, and I was in a hurry because it's spring. I was in a hurry to plant flowers from seeds, and they were already starting to shoot up, and I really need to transplant them. My husband had worked so hard to build the raised bed from pallets. All I wanted was just a place to plant my flowers and vegetables, hopefully. So we come up with the decision that we use pallets to make raised beds. My husband every afternoon would come home from work and would start building those pallets. He built the raised beds, and he's painted it just as a protection. Those beds, by the way, the woods or the pallets are actually heat treated. So I've always said I didn't want anything chemically treated ever, because I might plant vegetables in it or tomatoes, or you know, amongst all the flowers. So he always makes sure that he brings home heat treated pallets. On top of that, we've decided to treat it ourselves with boiled linseed. We saw it from this American YouTuber called The Gardening Channel with James Prigioni. You can visit his YouTube channel. That's where we learn that you could actually use that to treat your timber. So yeah, after he built the raised beds, we put a lot of woods in it and some dried branches and twigs and grass clippings from the neighbors. We asked our neighbors to give us their grass clippings, and also some horse manure, because I was thinking I don't want to put it on top because I'm ready to plant the plants. So you know, my flowers ready to be transplanted, and if I put the manure on top it might burn my flowers. So I decided to put it halfway through. No.
Oh, you monkey. You give me all a shit job. Oh, that's got a lumpy food.
It's not spread properly yet.
I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to put the bracket into the wall.
We put about 1 ton of topsoil on top, and then I've still added on top of that, I've added about 10 bags of compost.
In the yard and a big mound, and they do it later on.
Which is better, to be honest.
You're going to put this in every one?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my God. You like being sport, you know that?
Basically, these flowers, either I grew them from seeds or I've had some of it from last year.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah. Back in the roots. Push it, babe. You're not pushing. Push. So there's no air pockets. Let go.
Very just enough.
And
Even if it's deep, slightly, just
a couple
very
of it,
slightly
like the
deeper.
petunias that we
Too
planted, we bought it from the range. I think because my husband came home one day with a couple of sets of petunias, so I planted it there as well.
Just express themselves. They've done those like me, so I never know which ones they are. A little bit. Take it all the way to the end. Right, hang on. Right, the idea is that goes there. Go on. That's the baby. Put it down. Get out of the way, buddy.
Oh wait. That needs to be clean
Down.
first.
Just let it go down. Right, now.
Snack.
Go on! Ah, right, back this way. So we're going to have to leave a gap. We'll have to put that cable down there later.
And then the second raised bed, that's exactly what we did. Exactly the same as the first bed, except the plants I put in there, a lot of them are from my pots that I've had since last year. And I really wanted to put them in a bigger planter, obviously. Like the carnations, they're already flowering. So I knew that if I move them on the ground or even a bigger planter, they're going to do even better. The chrysanthemums that I have there, one of it was from Daisy, and the other one is the one I had since last year as well, that I've survived over the winter in pots. And then I had heucheras that I planted there. I have agustas that I've grown from seeds, foxgloves as well. I have spring onions in it. I put lupins. I put marigolds that I've grown from seeds as well. So the middle part of the garden is supposed to be another raised bed, but at the moment I said to my husband, we haven't got time to build it now. So we stopped then. So what we did is we just tidy up the middle bit. We put pallets on it. All the plants in there, a lot of them I had in pots. I decided to put them in the middle. So basically all the plants you see here, either I've grown from seeds or I've grown it from struggling and just been revived. Or some of it I've had since last year that I've grown overwintered and cared for and nurtured and looked after in the polytunnel last winter. And then they just, now that the weather is warm, my God, my front garden is like a jungle. And I've decided to mix my sweet corn amongst all those flowers. And it's like heaven. It is like heaven. I sit sometimes in one corner of the garden. I have my cup of coffee and I just see these beautiful colors of different shades and different heights, and the bees, it's buzzing in bees and butterflies, and heaven. It makes everything so worthwhile.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate your friendship, and for those that have been watching and commenting on my videos, thank you for visiting my channel, and I will see you in your channel too. Comment down below, guys, which part of the transformation did you enjoy, what sort of plants do you like, and perhaps you can give me other tips as well of what I could do next, and what plant should I plant on my middle raised bed. I have roses coming, I have hibiscus coming, clematis also, and wisteria that are still going to be planted somewhere around that garden. So comment down below what you think, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, and thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.